Hi everyone. I found my phone, so I'm hoping that things will go smoother now. I couldn't be happier, and I just kind of need to get my bearings here with my journal. So I started off with, oops, I seem to be gluing it to the cover. I started off with this beautiful material for a fabric for the outside of it, and I also covered the inside of it with it. Then I covered the seam where the two materials came together with this gold, and I was very pleased with how that turned out. I'm glad I pulled this apart because parts of it were glued. And then this is the middle of the signature, where I put in a border print from another a kind of a letterhead that I love the looks of it. I just love the Christmas candy mints. So in the beginning, let's see if I can find where I started. Well, you're seeing the pretty papers that I found to use in it. And then this is one page that is pretty much done. I just need to make sure that I know where the center is. So I'm having a really hard time with not making it vintage and grunging it up a little bit or a lot. So I kind of wish that I didn't start that, but I can always fix that later on. This is the shadowing that I do with my Stabilo All pencil. I don't know if you can see that. There it is. I just go around it, and then I smear it around and blend it. Then I made this pocket. Some of these things, you know, they just didn't come out because I was trying to film it on my tablet, and I am totally not used to my tablet. Ugh. I need my other scissors. I'll trim that off later. And so, you know, I'm just glad to have my phone back. It was at my doctor's office, like I thought all along. And this is kind of like a card, a fold out. And I haven't decided what I'm going to put inside of it yet, or maybe leave that a journaling spot. Let's see, what else? Let's see if I have anything else here. Oh. These are, there's a couple of vintage cards that I just love, and I had them with my journal, but then there's been so much going on that I don't know, it's fluffed over somewhere, and I probably was going to put it on this page, and I'll have to find it. So This paper is pattern paper on one side and white on the other. So what I plan to do with, I'll just do this one here. I plan to put washi tape on the top and the side, or the bottom and the side, something like that. And then I will be able to put an embellishment on there, kind of like one of these, which I think are really pretty. So something like that. And then the journaling. I will be able to do off to the side and down the middle for this one page. And then I'm going to, I want to use this beautiful ribbon for a pocket, and so that you can journal on something else, some other papers that I will include, and I will be able to, and you will be able to tuck them in here. Let's see, that would go somewhere around this area. You may be able to tell that the edges of this is very stiff. Whoops, I'm throwing things on the floor now. So something like that. And then I'm going to just go up the sides, both sides, make sure it folds with a different kind of trim. I just think that's so pretty. This is pretty stiff, so when you fold it, it stays. But for this section, I just want to use it for a pocket. Basically because I can't not use it right now. It's just so pretty to me. So I'm gonna do that. So this one will be a pocket to begin with for This Book Belongs To. Very simple. And for journaling, this one would be for journaling right here. So these are stickers. I love them. I just love Christmas colors. I like non-traditional Christmas colors too, but I really like red and green and white and all of the traditional Christmas stuff. I really do. See, and I just think that's beautiful. Right now it's bothering me a lot that I haven't, to make a border on here. I would like to, very much. And that would be, that might be too grungy for a plain looking Christmas journal. I don't know why I made that choice. Someone said to me they just loved the really plain ones, so I thought that it might be a good idea if I made just a really plain one. And I don't think that was such a good idea, but we'll see how it turns out. I haven't had a person speak up for this journal, so just so you know, I'll be selling it along with the other ones that I do make this month. Sorry, I don't know if I hit the camera or not. To raise money for the Omega Care Foundation Children's Christmas Party. And it's amazing to me that I can send money overseas to Uganda, Africa, and it is in seconds. Patrick is able to go pick up the money. It's just amazing. So I'm just gonna glue this down right now. So I've been doing kind of two things at once. And I didn't know that I was going to run into a huge amount of vintage photos. I mean, really vintage photos. I'm not sure if I showed them before, but these are. Some of them have been recopied, like this one has been, I think, copied because it's just beautiful. This is my uncle and my aunt. They were the last two born to my grandmother, and they're twins. They're not identical, of course. And then I have some that have not been recopied. I think this one at some point in time may have been recopied. These are my aunts, and the third one from the left is my grandmother. So great aunts and my grandmother. And I've been going through those and trying to get them uploaded to Facebook for my cousins because they have been really anxious for that. And so this is going to be another journaling page. I don't know. See, I'm so tempted to pull the strings so that there's some fraying going on at the side, at each side. You know, it's just, I don't know, it's such a part of me. The vintage part is such a part of me that it's really hard not to make this whole journal vintage. If you want a journal that's clean and straight and Christmassy and like this one, then please tell me. Message me. They're $10 a piece. Message me on Facebook Messenger or leave a comment below and let me know. Otherwise, I can tell as I work in it that I'm just going to be so tempted to do what comes natural to me, and that is a vintage kind of a style. Even though I thought that this person was going to speak up for it, she hasn't, and so I don't know if if I should go any longer with it. I'm just gonna, work in it similar to a December daily, but I want to get it done right away so that I can start another one. I have good news about my sewing machine. My sweet little sewing machine decided to work. And I just sewed everything inside. I'll show you. I just sewed and sewed and sewed all of these pieces. I was so excited I couldn't even stop myself. This one I just did a straight stitch right up the center. I did a lot of zigzag stitching. Some of these are papers that I coffee dyed and put together, and some of them are just papers that maybe someone else gave me. So here's this one. I can just, I don't know. And here's this one. This is coffee dyed paper. So excited. And so that made me even yearn more to make sure that I got the vintage thing going again. I can almost not stand it. So I would like to try out this little Santa. And here's the beautiful card. And I want to put it on, sorry, I'm having trouble keeping things together, where they should be, like things together. I'm having trouble with that, but I'm determined right now. Let's see. Something like that. Isn't he cute? He's just so cute. So, and I need to do something else with it. And then I have this one. Isn't that sweet? It doesn't have a date on it. It's printed in Italy. But it's from someone named Ethel, and the note inside it had said something to do with my mom's heart problem. So that was when she was really young. So that's and she's been gone for about 15 years or so. Yep. And she was 84, I think, when she passed away. So this card is very old, and so is the Santa one. So this is just the rest of it. It's not going to be a big journal. It's just going to be a small one. If you're in the United States, I can get it to you in if I send it priority, I could send it and you would have it in one day. So the front is going to be decorated, of course. And so I just couldn't wait to tell you that I had found my phone and to film at least a little bit on it. I guess I may as well go just glue that down. Oh, sorry. Sorry. So there we go. Goobers, help. There we go. And I'll just be putting something heavy on that. Maybe for some wax paper and then something heavy on top of that. Okay, you guys. Back in business. I may as well just use some acetate, I think. And then let it dry. So there we go. This is huge to me that I have my camera back, that I can film again without so much trouble. And bonus, my sewing machine is now working. If it doesn't continue to work, I will take it in to be fixed, because I have worked on it pretty much as I know how. I've done what I can. So this is real pretty, especially across from that. So maybe I'll just glue that down too. I think I'll cut that off when it's dry. And I think I might go over the top of that with a different, something pretty. I was going to use this by the Santa. Yeah, it looks better by the Santa, so I'll do that. Okay, I'm just going to cover that. need to quit messing around and just do it. It's a note to my mom. Actually, maybe I'll just use Santa for a tuck spot. Unless I change my mind. And I'm good at that. Come on, come on. I need to order some Fabri-Tac. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate everyone. Welcome to my new subscribers. I love you all, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.